And we're back! Hey, Murugandi, KGS Legend, welcome again.
Thank you, thank you.
I remember this position.
Yes, this is the position of the 7th round of the Dutch Championships, the game between, Frank
Jansen and De Noontje.
De Noontje, yes, Peter Brouwer.
Peter Brouwer, 6th land both.
Yeah, Peter Brouwer almost won the tournament, but this game was decisive. And if he would have won this game, he probably would have won the tournament, but he lost. And we're now going to show you the continuation.
Okay.
Last time we stopped here, I think.
Yes,
So,
and the theme of the game was the flow of water, as
Yes.
I remember.
Yes, exactly. So they're both pushing each other all over the board.
Yes.
And
And there were some shape issues around here, you said.
Yes, exactly.
So we will see how that worked out.
Yes, exactly.
So it was White's turn,
yes,
as I remember.
exactly. White's turn now.
And
He's all surrounded here. So
White plays like here.
Ooh, well.
A good start.
So he does have to go out.
Yes.
You're right about that. But this kind of move is very slow and also very ugly because the shape is terrible.
The empty triangle.
Yes, exactly. Well, you know, so you should.
Yes, but I think if you did, you get cut.
Yeah. Most cube players might be afraid of something like this, but well, in this case, if you try to cut, it's quite obvious what will happen. White will just Atari black here and go through. So you can see that immediately this hurts black a lot because this group gets really pressured, and all his territory that black was trying to make here is now destroyed.
Okay.
White just goes through and still black has to come back, otherwise he even goes in further, and now this is just being swallowed by white.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So you really have to be careful with these kind of moves. You can immediately see that it's very slow because you just make a worm. You add one stone to your already very heavy group. So jumping is most of the time better in such a case.
Okay, but you must always calculate if
Yes, always be careful to get cut. Yeah,
okay.
so that's very good. So black just defends really calmly and makes territory here. White makes a tiger mouth, very good shape.
And this kind of move, is that not
Yeah, that's again a very ugly shape because even if black just defends here, now he makes himself very strong and now the cut is still available. So you have to make a terrible shape like this, for example. So you can see that, what was bad in the other variation, you now have to play that. So it's very, very painful. And a move like this also has a lot of shape problems.
And this?
Yeah, that's a little bit better. That's the best in this case. But still, it's not very pretty. You still have this weakness. If you get surrounded, then
It will never be an eye.
no, it will never be an eye. And it's in such a case, it's easier to get surrounded, because for example, if black has stones like this, and you try to push out, you try to, for example, you go like this, and you want to Atari here, it's impossible, because you will be captured. So that's always not a good sign. If you have this kind of shape, this false eye, then it's dangerous if somebody's trying to surround you.
Okay, so it can be a sign for yourself that you have to watch extra careful.
Yes, be extra careful. Yeah. Very good. So sometimes this is okay, but if you can make a tiger mouth, then why not?
Okay, but black will now Atari, or not?
Well, what if he does? Yeah, you have to be careful.
White connects, of course.
Yes.
And so you can play here.
Well, it looks like white's being surrounded now, but you can Atari here.
Yes.
You have another Atari, and then this stone will be captured.
Oh, and then it's the same problem as before.
Yeah, and sometimes this kind of idea is actually nice because, because you can sacrifice this stone, for example, if it goes like this. Now in this case, this is actually not so good because you can see what happens here. White can't extend because then this will be captured and he's cut off. So it goes like this. And well, as you can see, white is now framed in and black is strong everywhere. So actually this is not very good for white. But what will happen, it was like, let's see, let's go back to the beginning. This was here.
So my suggestion wasn't so very
No,
terrible.
It's interesting.
Yes.
So if white plays here and black Ataris,
Yeah.
what's happening now is white's very strong, first of all, because everything is connected. And instead of going for this weakness here, which normally might be nice because you can Atari, but now it doesn't really help. This group by black is still not secured. So this white thing is fighting with the black one. So you can, for example, play here. And now you immediately see that black gets framed in. Because it goes like this, and yeah, or even like this.
But white's group has no eyes.
Yes, white's group doesn't have eyes either, so this will be a very interesting fight. But like I said in the previous review, there's still a very painful shape problem for black here. So for example, if black tries to, I don't know, take away white's base like this, or just take it away here, then immediately this is painful because white's alive now. Do you see that?
Okay, yeah.
Now, either
Okay.
if black
Yeah.
plays here, you can go through,
Yeah, and
you cut, then this is all captured, or you defend here, but then you get cut on the other side. So.
But can you not catch this? I'm not so good in calculating.
Okay. Well, I can show you. No, this is not. You can't capture this. You have to start from this side, and
So right,
because this moves here, you're safe.
Okay.
Yeah. This helps each other. It's all connected.
I see.
So yeah, that's why these kind of things are very tricky now for black. It's nice to think of such an Atari because sometimes it's a very good strategy. But now black is also very weak, even weaker than white with this Aji here. So he can't afford to go for such complicated things.
I see. I thought I was fighting with this, but actually, this is captured, so this is totally safe.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back to the game again.
I'm sorry to
That's okay.
make such a fuss again.
Yes. Yes, this was like this.
Okay.
So now white makes a tiger mouth.
And goes here.
Yeah, well, he didn't.
Oh.
The problem with this move is that it invokes this immediately by white. And now black has a terrible shape. This is very painful because black will have to respond, otherwise he gets cut off. So white will either have to respond, well, black will either have to respond here, or, yeah, this is very painful. White will do something like this.
Yes, yes, now like a double empty triangle.
Yes, exactly. So
Okay.
this is not good. He wants to make shape here.
Okay.
Or he will have to respond like this, and that's also just the same, like this. Or again, empty triangle over here, and this is not an eye, so it looks horrible. You're not making any eye shape, and you're not helping your weak groups.
This was a nice move. So black has to play here.
Yes, black has to play there, exactly. Which is also still, well, not great, because black still has some shape problems. So he has to fix them, like this.
Yes, and white solved his shape problems in
Sente.
Sente.
Yes, attacking. So that's exactly the point. Black is now severely pressured. And, well, white gets another nice shape move. Because if he doesn't play here, this is always Sente for black. So, for example, if white would try to destroy the shape of black here, locally this is the move. But then immediately this is very nice for black, because this will all become territory, and like I showed you before, immediately, well, white only has 1, 2, 3 liberties, so black will probably connect. So yeah, this is just a free move, because black has to respond.
So white has basically made a Panuki without capturing a stone.
Yes, well, it's sort of a fake Panuki because it's not an eye yet. Normally if you have a Panuki, it's like an eye shape, right?
Yeah.
You create an eye, but now this is not an eye, so it is a Panuki shape, but it's not an eye, so...
I don't see the difference. This is always like this, a Panuki shape or not?
Well, okay, this is the shape of a Panuki, but white's all surrounded by black here. So all these liberties are taken, that's why this can never be an eye. Normally when these black stones...
If there's a white stone here, then it is an eye or not?
Where?
It's a white stone here?
Here?
Yeah.
No, it's still not an eye. If black
I see!
Yeah.
Oh, I got confused.
Okay. Yeah, so...
stupid.
That's because of these 2 stones that this is not an eye.
I didn't notice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
So a strong player as you sees that something like this immediately, or?
Yeah, that's just experience, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I see this immediately, but...
Oh, I totally didn't see it. Even if when you pointed it out, I still thought it was an eye.
Yeah, so always when you're fighting, be careful. Try to make shape and try to make eye shape, but also be careful not to trick yourself that you think, oh, I have an eye, but it's actually a false one. Always keep looking at these tricky things. So now it's white's. Yes, it's white's turn again. So he can play here to destroy the shape, but well, white's still not safe himself. So this is tricky because this group is fighting with this one, and if black, for example, will jump here, he can almost connect, or he can connect like this, and this will be very, very well in danger, because this is not an eye, and white still doesn't have any eyes over there. So that would be painful. So white doesn't really have time for this. He has to reinforce his own group. That's why he played here, and now he's connected. And later on, maybe he can look at, you know, invasions like this. Because first he makes himself strong, and if he's strong, then he can attack. So,
yeah, you know, I always do all the way around.
Yeah.
That's why I don't win that much.
Exactly. So, yeah, what would you play now?
As black.
Yeah.
Okay, is this stone here?
Oh, that's not there, yeah, sorry.
Maybe I would play here to cut here.
Okay. Yeah, last review, I showed you that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this
but
looks like
this is a day ago, so.
Yeah. That's okay. So yeah, it looks like it's Sente, and then it would be very nice. But now, yeah, it might be a bit problematic, because if it goes like this, and here now, it's automatically
okay,
defended.
So, okay, though.
So this is.
Try to forget this kind of move.
Be careful.
Yeah. So maybe here, as there already was.
Yeah, that would be a better idea, because yeah, you make eyes now, and you destroy a possible base that white can make. Because if white plays here, then your eyes are gone, and he's making eyes. But at the same time, this is now also very important.
Okay.
Because like I showed, white didn't have time to.
Oh, and now he has time.
Now he has time.
Okay, so then it's easy. Thank you very much, Murugandi.
Yeah.
I play here.
Very good. Yeah. So now black succeeded in making eye shape, but still he's under pressure because, yeah, there's this nasty cut that both of the players, yeah, they sort of forgot about it, I think, and later on Frank discovered it. So, yeah.
Okay.
So now white cuts again.
Okay, this is also attacking this group, or?
Yes, because if black doesn't respond here, then there are follow-ups like this. That would be very painful.
Okay.
So yeah. So black plays here, and white just responds, of course. Always connect to P.
And can black cannot cut, or is the stone always captured if you?
Well, black has shape issues himself, so this is always sente. Always keep that in mind. So it's immediately becomes a lot harder.
Now it's
to,
clear.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Funny, the one stone, how much difference it makes.
Yeah. So now
Okay.
it's black's turn again.
Okay.
And now, do you know where he plays? Because he made an eye here, sort of.
I don't know, here or here?
Yeah. Well, if you would play here, then
you have like a follow
yeah.
here.
Well, that's why white would play there immediately. And you're not creating eyes, and actually you're making it more easy for white to even destroy this eye. Because if he plays here now, this is helping to fight with that one.
Ah, okay.
Well, yeah, this one is better now, but because this will invoke this kind of move. Now it's just an eye. But like this, it's not an eye yet. It will go like this. This is always sente, so he has to capture, and then it's still a fake eye.
Wow.
Yeah. Maybe black can make another eye here, but you know, white is making territory, and black is still not secure. So, yeah. Okay, so well, black already made shape here.
Yes.
And this area is not very important.
Okay, now you place you.
Yes, exactly. Very good.
There were not many possibilities left.
So now black is very secure. And he can't, well, yeah.
Very secure.
This can't die anymore, but they both forgot that there's a shape problem. So,
Okay.
yeah. So let's continue and see what the game brings us. Now,
White.
yeah. So, yeah, which area would you play?
Where is the most empty space? This?
Yeah.
I would play there.
That's very good. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe like this?
Yeah, that's actually, I think that's the correct move. But Frank didn't play there.
Why are you laughing?
No, because it's great. You found the correct move. I think it's really cool. Because Frank played here, but well, in the game this turned out to be some sort of overplay. It's yeah.
You can
Yes,
go in.
exactly. Black will immediately play where white.
But any
wants
Q
to play.
player would see this.
Well, I don't think it's that easy because Frank obviously wants to put pressure on black as well. If you would play like this, it's very easy and secure. The corner is white's immediately,
Yeah.
but this doesn't put pressure on black, so black can play somewhere else, for example. At the same time though, it's very difficult for black to make territory here. So I think this would have been better because now, well, black still has a ko in the corner, but
and between what was played and what and this?
yeah, this is another possibility, but now this doesn't do
Either.
yeah, because this takes the corner
Yes.
completely, this puts pressure on black,
Yes.
and this doesn't do either of those two. So now
Okay.
it's still possible for black to, for example, to use his Aji over here or just go into the corner immediately. This would actually be very painful.
And this would be alive? Because on KGS everybody would shout ko.
Yeah. Normally, if it's like this is most of the time a ko. Yeah. But if this is further away, then yeah, it's more complicated. It's probably alive. It will become really difficult because white also has a lot of stones here. So he could, for example, well, I don't know, if it would go like this, then he could attack in this kind of fashion. So it's very complicated.
Okay,
And, I don't know what.
let's skip
Yeah.
it. Let's skip it.
A lot of you have to calculate all that.
Okay. So my
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's very nice.
okay.
So now black immediately played here.
Something like this?
Yes.
Or can he capture this zone like this?
No. Now this is correct in this case because black is already very strong everywhere.
Yeah.
So either he can try to use that strength and create some Aji here or try to connect, but he can also play like this now. This puts more pressure on the stone.
Okay.
And this is more loose, so this tries to capture everything, but because this area is so wide, black has a lot of possibilities left.
Okay. And about this move, I never know on which side to play. My first instinct is always on this side, but sometimes I see strong players to put their head in between two stones. I find that very strange. So how do you know which side you have to? Is there a kind of rule for this?
Well, for me, personally, I don't use a rule for this because, well, it's a very subtle difference. In this case, if you would play here, then immediately white gets a stone here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's 2 against 1 locally. This is very strong because it's two together.
Yeah.
And it's impossible to escape with that stone. If you try something like this now, white will just respond. And if you go out, then it's Atari, and you're in trouble. So you have to play like this or like this. Then you get an Atari again. And now, because you have 3 here, things like this will work.
Really?
Double Hane.
An Atari here.
Yeah. So if you Atari, it goes like this, and you have to do this. This is not possible. You can't Atari from this side. Do you see that? If white will just extend here, you can't play here because this, but also white can just.
Oh no, he has 3 and he has 2.
Yeah, exactly. So that's always in such a situation. Be very careful for this double Hane, because it works most of the time. So if you have only 3 like this, then your opponent can double Hane. Be careful for that. And that's why playing here now, it's not the correct move.
But if you were in this position and you would think about it, if you think about this move, do you see this? Can you look that much ahead?
Yes, yes. I can explain a little bit more about this move. When you play like this, you emphasize. First let's get rid of this. Now you emphasize on making a base in the corner here on the side, because you know that you're going to get cut off and you can't escape here. So you know that.
Okay. Yeah. So this I find very useful.
Yeah.
If I play on this side,
yes,
I will actually have to make something here.
Exactly.
And if I play on this side, I will have to get something here.
Yeah, you're aiming at sacrificing this stone to go through here, for example. That would be a possibility. But in this case, the game went like this, and black could sacrifice, but that's not even necessary. Black can even play here now, because he has so much space in the corner that if white will try to capture him, now this is painful.
Okay, because now this doesn't work because he has extra liberty.
Exactly, very good. Because this liberty is not taken. So.
Okay, but I find this I don't know if it's a rule, but I make a rule for it myself in my head. So I play on the other side as I want to accomplish something. Yeah. So if I want to have something in the corner, I do this side, and if I want to make like territory here, I do this side.
Yeah.
And it's like always true?
In this case, there are ladder variations, but because black has so many stones here, all ladders are good for black, so he can do whatever he wants. But you have to be careful, because if white plays like this, for example, yes, and if white takes here now, this is about the ladder. If this wouldn't be here as well, then you could do something with this stone.
Okay, but now black can do it here and go through here.
Exactly. So, well, this wouldn't be played now. I'm just showing you that.
Yeah, understand.
If it would go like this and this wouldn't be here, then black would have a ladder.
If this stone.
Yeah, if those wouldn't be there.
Yes. Okay.
That's popular in an opening. You have these kind of things.
I always find it difficult when there are ladders involved.
Yeah. Yeah, I confused myself as well, because I said this is very strong, but the ladder actually goes to the other side, so Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not that stupid.
No, of course not.
I totally forgot how it was. Oh, here.
Yeah.
Okay, and you played black. Okay, this happens.
Yes, exactly. So white just defended now.
Yes. And you said he played here.
Yeah. And now white has to come back in the corner because otherwise black will live. And yeah, white didn't achieve anything because this is already strong.
Okay. And this.
Yeah.
And this is really great for.
Yeah, this is very nice for black. This stone now looks useless, more or less. It's very difficult for black to, for white to live here because black has so many stones surrounding him. Yeah, maybe we can show a little bit more. And then,
shall we do that tomorrow then?
I think that we can still do this game to the end.
Yeah, because
yeah.
I don't know. Will it be something? Because this is still not.
Yeah.
Let's skip it here.
Okay.
Murugandi, and do this tomorrow.
Okay.
Is this okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Then I would like to thank you again. But before I do that, I would like to ask you viewers to send off some of your games, because some people said, yeah, we only look at 6 done games, and I'm 1Q, and I make very different mistakes. Is this correct?
Yeah. Well, Q players always, they're a bit, they have troubles with basic things. So
okay.
yeah, I can.
So is it more interesting to look at, or is it just something?
Well, it would
different?
be nice to try something else.
Okay. No. Please send us one of your games, and Murugandi will make a selection.
Yeah.
And
sure.
we'll do this at maybe next week or something like this. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Murugandi Cage is very. Thank you again. I don't not proper English, but anyway.
That's okay.
Okay. Thanks. I thank you, viewers, and I hope to see you again.